Hey guys, quick channel update as I bang my smartphone against the door here. Quick channel update. This is not an official goodbye. Sort of, technically it is, because we're saying a goodbye to a lot of different things. And that includes this treacherous year of 2023 and getting ready and getting prepared for 2024. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are ready, getting ready, and appreciate these videos. If you do, then show your appreciation and just smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I know a lot of folks are watching and aren't subscribed because you're telling me. And I appreciate you guys giving me this feedback because it is extremely helpful in understanding what's going on, especially as I tell you the latest that I heard from YouTube about my channel and essentially why I need a new channel. But we'll get to that. I put up a community post just a few days ago, and it had a poll question. And the poll question was, had you been unsubscribed from my channel without your consent? A lot of interesting answers and votes so far. And I guess the good thing is it's not just my channel, because some of the responses, the comments you guys are leaving are sharing information about how you've been unsubscribed from a lot of other channels that have a similar mindset. We speak the same language, we're on the same page, we're like-minded, and ultimately we have a primary goal and objective. And you guys know what that is, right? So they don't necessarily like that. So as you guys are aware, I do have a YouTube partner manager. Sorry if I'm talking weird. Something's going on in here. I may need to go to the dentist. I take it back. I know I need to go to the dentist, but now I may need to because of this pain I got in back here, and I can feel my lymph node is swollen. But I think I got something stuck in my tooth or in my gum or something, and it's just like uber painful. But either way, it is December 23rd or 22nd. I don't even know what day it is. It is December 22nd, 2023. And we are just literally hours away from Christmas and days away from New Year's. 2024 is going to be here before you know it. And as I shared with you guys before, personal finance, budget, planning, savings, income, debt, all these things, investments, assets are extremely important. And I'm also not going to be the one to pump you full of fear, full of useless information, and ultimately with the sole focus and intent of emptying your wallets. And that's essentially what happens in November, December on YouTube. And actually, I think next year is probably going to start in October because the numbers are going to be down and everybody's trying to get their numbers up because, you know, it's not the strongest economy. It's not 2020. It's not 2021. They're not paying people to sit on the couch and not go to work. They're not sending out stimulus checks. They're not giving people PPP loans and free money from the government, which is anything but free, folks. Let's not kid ourselves here. But that ship has sailed. Interest rates are up, prices are up, inflation is high. I don't care what they say. 2%, whatever percentage it is, year over year. What we pay today in comparison to what we paid 3 years ago, in comparison to what we earn today, and the fact that our wage rate hasn't increased at the same rate as inflation, I don't care what numbers they present. Life is a challenge. Life is a struggle. daily essentials, necessities, purchases, food, rent, housing, car, truck, insurance. It's all expensive. And they're going to play this game. But again, this is part of their wealth transfer, okay? Greatest wealth transfer. I'm telling you guys, please pay close attention to what's happening and the warning signs, okay? Because this is essentially a warning from me to you, because it has been shared with me pretty much exclusively. And that is that basically it has been suggested that I create a new channel or wait and be patient on this channel. Now, I don't want to leave you guys high and dry and just stop posting. Almost feels like my tongue is swollen or something. Yeah, but I don't want to leave you guys high and dry and just stop posting, so I'm not going to do that. But I do understand and realize that YouTube has essentially lumped me into a category. And I think it's a similar category with all the other channels that you guys have mentioned before that you have been unsubscribed to without your consent. And what that boils down to is that we are not feeding the monster. We're not feeding into the machine. We're not a bunch of feral cats over here. Excuse me. We're not in the cool kids club, if that's how you want to describe it or consider it. And it's becoming, it has been, it is abundantly clear and obvious that that is the case. Why? Because we're not here peddling a bunch of crap for you to buy, and sponsored videos and paid promotions and product placement and all that other stuff, trying to dig people deeper and deeper into this debt hole right before Christmas. So YouTube basically categorizes channels, and my channel is essentially in the category of non-essential in regard to holiday shopping, sales, revenue boosts for YouTube, for Google, for Alphabet, for Neil Mohan, for the elites, for, the bigwigs, for the folks that are making billions and billions and billions of dollars off of content creators and viewers, the audience, subscribers. It's funny because when we talk about the algorithm, it's always replace the word algorithm with audience. But I gotta be honest with you guys, replace the word audience with customers, because that's how YouTube views all of us as customers. That's how the world works. That's how the world goes. Money makes the world go round. And so essentially, my channel doesn't make them money in comparison to somebody else's channel that would probably be sharing 5 things to buy before Christmas, 10 things to get at, your kids for Christmas, or your friends or your family. More and more ways to spend money and bury yourself deeper into debt, dig yourself into the hole and waste money before Christmas. And I don't do that. So basically, I'm not allowed to share the details of my YouTube partner manager conversations. I'm not allowed to, clearly. So I can't show you or say word for word. But basically, if I made a new channel, then I could be lumped into a different category. But again, it would still have to be a category that they deem essential in driving customers. So YouTube is not so much about personal development and personal preparedness and personal financial growth and wise money topics and conversations and budget and saving and things that really going to really get you ready for 2024 and beyond. So for those of you who have reached out already, let's stay in communication. And for anyone else, my info is down below. Feel free, because I think that 2024 could be a really good year. I think it could be a really good year if folks know how to make that happen, how to identify the tips, put a plan in place, execute on a strategy to make that happen. So I'm not going to switch gears. I'm not going to start pumping stuff here and trying to get people to buy stuff that they don't need. If there's something you need, go get it. But if not, I would be saving my money. I would be strengthening my cash position. I would be as liquid as possible. I would be stocking up and stockpiling on as much of these liquid resources, liquid assets that we discussed the other day. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Because the banks are shutting down, and the last thing you want to do is find yourself in a situation where your bank is shut down and you're illiquid. You have no liquid assets. That is a problem. Okay. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna continue on doing what I've been doing. I'm gonna continue on with the channels I got, Michelle too, and everybody else in my circle. We're gonna continue on pressing on, fighting the good fight, even though we're not in the cool kids club, and essentially YouTube just suppresses our content and limits us and makes it so that nobody can get. Look, people are saying I'm not getting any notifications. I'm not getting any notifications, and I have to keep subscribing. And it's not just you. It's you. It's Stephen Gardner. It's Canadian Prepper. It's all these other truth-seeking, truth-telling channels, helpful channels that can essentially improve folks' lives. And we get silenced. We get suppressed. Okay. And unfortunately, like, it's sad but true. But if you know the problem, then theoretically, then you can, if you understand the problem, you can identify the problem, then you have a better chance of fixing the problem. And yeah, I mean, I can't go in and manipulate YouTube's algorithm. I wish I could, but I can't. But the plus side, the bright side here is that basically it wasn't stop, it was slow down. It wasn't a red light. It wasn't a stop sign. It wasn't a barricade. It was like a yellow. It was a yield, okay? And essentially what they're telling me is slow down, because you're being throttled. You know, you're only going to get so much reach. You're only going to go so far unless you want to kind of sell out, for lack of better words, and you know, give in to, they want to push memberships, which I'm not against memberships, but only if you guys want to be members. They want to push super thanks and super chat. I'm not against it, but only if you want to and can financially afford to. And they want more pushes for more products. That's what they call it, products. It's interesting how a digital-based media company can sell products. Well, digital products, intangible goods, and money coming out of your pocket, out of your wallet, charged on credit cards, Apple Pay or whatever, Google Pay or whatever. And that's their goal, that's their plan, that's their MO. And yeah, I don't want to lock people into or push people towards a poor financial decision unnecessarily, when we already know that a majority of the percentage of Americans, like 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, can't afford an emergency expense, are buried in debt. We have $1 trillion in credit card debt in America. They can't afford rent. Rent prices are continuously going up, going higher and higher. And so logic would have it, I just don't think that it's a great time to be promoting bad products, bad ideas, bad decisions, bad moves, when we know that, or at least I know that, in the next 30 to 45 days, we're going to see a crash of folks who are caught in the web, caught in the net, victims of the greatest wealth transfer that we will have ever seen so far. Yet, it's crazy. It is unbelievably crazy. But hey, if by chance YouTube sent this video to you and they didn't suppress me 100% and you heard my message, heard this video, then please do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot, because the more folks that subscribe, the more it can offset all the people that are getting unsubscribed without their consent. And I'm trying to reach 1 million subscribers. So that would be a huge help and really beneficial, and I really would appreciate it. And now it's time for me to get out of here and get packed up and hit the road, folks. We had a little bit of a unexpected event, shocking event happened yesterday. And so essentially this will be our chariot instead of the van. The long story on the van, but if you want to know the van story, then feel free and go check out Squirrel Tribe Life, and you'll see part 1 of the van life saga, because this is only going to get worse and continue on, and I'll have to work on it when I get back, and it will be some time before I get to that. But either way, thank you guys. I really do appreciate you, and your support means the world to me. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys real soon.